This is a 3-pack waist trap assembly. It's 1 1/2 inches. They do come in 1 1/4 inch. This particular one is going to be used in a bathroom vanity. This particular kit includes the actual trap itself, a couple of nylon or plastic washers and nuts, and this one is designed for a wall waste pipe. You notice on this particular sleeve there is a built-in lip that will fit in here, and to hold that in we're going to take and feed one of the washers, one of the nuts. We're going to feed one of the nuts right onto that. And we're just going to finger tighten it, making sure to thread it correctly. We don't want to over tighten it because we need the play in the line. It'll slide into the wall, and we'll tighten down this existing. This washer is designed for a 1 1/4. This one is designed for 1 1/2. And it has an angle to it much like an arrow. When you feel it, it's fat and it tapers to skinny. The skinny side is always the furthest from the direction the water is coming. So much like an arrow, it will form a V and the water will move in that direction. So the water will come down and out. And we're just going to put that on there so we don't lose it. I'm going to hold on to the 1 1/4. We're not going to use it in this particular application yet. If we do need it, I'll have it handy in my pocket. We're ready to go ahead and put the sink in and maneuver this around to where it will catch the sink, and we can run our hot and our cold lines to the sink. What you're seeing is inside the vanity. Here is the first part of our waistline that's coming down. We'll have a P-trap, and I'll tie into our existing line here. Well, here's our supply lines with our 2 different supply lines, hot and cold, and we will hook them up hot and cold. Cold is on the right, hot is on the left. Very easy connection to make. Here's our cold line. So over here, I'm going to try to tuck these up a little bit out of the way. And I'm just going to start by finger tightening these. Okay. I've got a little adjustable wrench right here. It's called a crescent wrench. We're just going to add a little more torque to that. Tighten that up. Okay. Here's our hot line. Gave that hot line just a very large swoop there. Kind of held that line in place because it wanted to spin as I was tightening down the nut. It's where it needs to be. It's up out of the way. That gives me a little bit of storage underneath our cabinet. Now, A little bit earlier we showed you the P-trap setup. Here it is again. I removed it from the wall. You notice a swing and a miss from here to here because of where it came through the wall. So we're going to actually have to come in and bring another piece over to get this over to where it needs to be. Or we can bring a piece down, an elbow down, and over to where it needs to be. So we're going to look to see what kind of parts we have in the truck. If we don't have any parts in the truck, then we'll go to the store and we'll get something to manipulate that to where it needs to be.